All right, coming back from the break, my name is Rex Perry, the host and creator of the Business to Business Network show. We talk business, politics, and economics, and we try to help people understand that small business is the engine of America. It is the economic engine that makes us all successful, happy, and be able to pay the bills. And our next guest is Alex. Give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
Yes, my name is Andrew Aziz. I am with Breeze Unlimited, a neighborhood here in the Chandler district where we handle all things talent acquisition and recruiting.
Andrew, now tell us a little bit about, first of all, we met through BNI, Business
Correct.
International. Tell us a little bit about BNI. Introduce that a little bit.
So BNI has been a huge benefit to my business. It is Business Networking International. We have about 85 different chapters all across the Arizona here. And honestly, it has been one of the foundations for small businesses here in Arizona. It's not only for individuals who have been in business for 10, 15 years. If you're looking to start a business, it's a great opportunity for individuals to get in and learn. They have multiple core values that are able to be implemented into different businesses. Just a little side note on my story, I actually have been in talent acquisition for close to 15 years now. And during the height of the pandemic, I was actually laid off and could not find a job for the life of me. I decided to, with the help of my wife getting kind of pushed off the edge, to start my own business. I had no idea where to go, how to do it, or anything along those lines. I found Business Networking International online, decided to visit a chapter. After leaving that chapter, I had the full team supporting me. I had them help me set up my LLC, come up with the business plan, an idea on how to progress forward, coaching on how to set up the website. I went home to my wife and said, well, I was there for about an hour and a half for the meeting and then spent another about hour afterwards. And look what we have. We kind of have a business ready to go and have been coached ever since. And it's honestly just an awesome opportunity.
Fantastic. I belong to the Gilbert Elite chapter. And what's nice about it is you have one industry represented. So in other words, you can't have more than one roofer in that group. It's not like the Chamber of Commerce.
Correct.
And you have only one individual representing, say, a pool building. And you have all kinds of different specialists. But then you're able to reach out to other chapters, and that's how you and I met through the Arizona website that introduced different members of BNI. So it's great for networking.
Exactly. I like to kind of liken it to more so exactly as you mentioned, but like your chapter that you belong to. So I'm part of BNI Apex, which is in Chandler. I consider that my home base or my headquarters. And then I have the opportunity to go and visit other chapters. But as you mentioned, your position is locked. So if there's another member within that chapter that does the same thing, you could always go and talk about your chapter, but not your business. But also BNI really believes in collaboration rather than competition. So speaking with other members that are within your industry as well could help you learn a few tricks of the trade, something that you may have not known, or what we like to call giver's gain, share information that you know that could benefit them as well.
Exactly. Now let's talk a little bit about you talking about talent acquisition. Basically, you're recruiting people.
Yes.
And describe that. Give us a little bit of the background. Did you work for another company doing that, or what were you doing?
So I did. My undergraduate, I decided to pursue marketing. I believed, and I still believe, you are either being marketed or you're the marketer, which stuck with me, and I absolutely loved it. So I decided to join a agency here in Arizona where we, assisted companies that are either startups or, trying to work on a campaign with their hiring or with their marketing needs. Absolutely loved it, but reached a glass ceiling relatively quick. So I've always been ambitious where I want to grow and want to expand. So I decided to go back to school for my MBA.
Oh, wow.
And pursue that option to kind of set me apart from some other candidates and put me forward. One of my courses was actually taught by, at the time, he was the chief HR officer for PepsiCo on the Western region. And their main focus at that time was to really kind of grow the company and to grow organically through talent acquisition. And as he was talking, something kind of sparked to me saying, hey, with talent acquisition, you're marketing the company to the candidate and you're marketing the candidate to the company. So I started speaking to him a little bit about that after the course. And that's where it kind of clicked. And he said, honestly, most people look at it as a checkbox kind of option
Right.
where this is an HR procedure. You ask these questions, yes, 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 no. Okay, you could pass, on to the next stage, but not really looking at the person or the company as well and the culture of the company to make sure you get that right connection. So that's where I said, you know what, let me decide to change my career opportunity because I see a lot of opportunity to grow within this type of industry. So I joined a venture capital firm here in Arizona to handle their talent acquisition for one of their subsidiary companies. After that, I was able to, about 6 months into the process, revamp their whole entire process where it was streamlined, very smooth. The venture capitalist was very happy and then ended up moving me from the subsidiary company to the parent company to do that for all their brands. And I was like, this is my career home. This is exactly what I was looking for. But as we know, pandemics have a whole different way of shifting things.
2020.
Yep, the good old 2020. And so if companies are no longer hiring, they don't need the staff members that do the hiring.
Yeah.
So from there, I was furloughed, which led into a layoff, which so many people are going through right now. And I see it on LinkedIn. I see it on social media all over the place. And it's really kind of pulling on the heartstrings. And that's where I decided to kind of branch and try to do something a little bit more unique on the approach of talent acquisition, where it's a lot more personable, a lot more on the aspect of the human touch.
Now, we're getting down to a 2-minute mark here. I want to get into the fact that you help individuals looking for work.
Yes.
Tell us what that costs and how they would do that.
Absolutely. So we actually launched a software called breezejobfinder.com. That's Breezejobfinder.com. On that platform, it allows individuals to track and manage their applications. If you're looking to break into a different industry, you're able to utilize AI for building cover letters, building resumes as well. As I mentioned, we spoke to a lot of individuals who were laid off after being employed with the company for 20, 30 years and said, I haven't needed to put together a resume. I don't know what the standards are now. Our system's very intuitive and allows us to do that. We have a 7-day free trial where you don't have to even put your credit card in. You could go again to breezejobfinder.com and test it out. If you like it, it's $15 a month.
And if you're an employer, you have a program.
Yes. And if you're an employer looking for employees, we're able to bring on individuals on right now. We do have one of our most popular, which is the Breeze Performance Package, which is $2,000 a month, and we become your talent acquisition department.
So this is awesome. You're able to pull people together both on the employee side and the employer side, and you're kind of like a matchmaker here.
Exactly.
And that's what we got. And that's what we got to do is get the word out. We want to help people know that there's a way to solve the problem. If you are looking to upgrade your employment, if you're looking for other opportunities, if you're an employer and you just can't fill the spots and find the right people, again, how can people reach you? The website?
breezejobfinder.com.
And your phone number?
It's area code 602-492-2728.
One more time.
That's 602-492-2728.
Andrew, this is not a one-shot deal. We're going to have you back. And next time we're going to talk about what you're finding in the economic industry of what industries where people are either being laid off and where they're going. Because we keep hearing that there's a shortage of labor, but we don't know where the shortages are. So we want to have you back. Thank you so much. We got to do a break for the news at the bottom of the hour. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to be right back.